Davinci, framed by Davinci. Welcome back to another episode. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. And in today's episode, in honor of the craziness of New York Fashion Week, I actually want to show you a behind the scenes of a video that I did in New York Fashion Week in February that I actually never released. But a question a lot of photographers always ask me is, how do you kind of do a night shoot in Times Square and avoid all the people and la da 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 da? There's no way to avoid the people unless you go out Times Square. I would say 3 a.m., 3:30 a.m., 2 a.m. It's New York City. It's going to be hard to avoid people. But I think the importance of shooting in New York City is that you capturing that rambunctious energy that's happening in the city. Depending on the shoot, sometimes I crop all of those people out, and then sometimes I leave that so you really get a real live view of what it's like shooting in New York City with just all the hustle and bustle. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. Let's get into the video. So I really wanted to give you guys some perspective of like, what is it like shooting in New York City, middle of Times Square, at night, during New York Fashion Week, where it's just people everywhere. It's people trying to get their own shots. It's other photographers out there shooting. It's just a lot of chaos and energy in the city. So you gotta be super strategic with the way that you shoot when you're downtown in New York City, right? So I'm strategically shooting, one, to make sure that girl in the background is not in any of Melisa's shots, right? So I'll move my angle or I'll shoot it just thinking about if I have to crop her out in post. So it's all of these things you need to think about. Like, of course, I want to see that the city is lively behind Melisa, and Melisa will be the center of the shots. But I still need to keep in mind about people not being too close, and there's some separation between her and other subjects while you're shooting downtown. So I had this idea that we was going to use this, it's kind of a platform, but we was going to use this almost like a runway, right? So I'm just shooting through the shots, but I'm having Melisa treat this this little platform as if it's a runway. So I'm shooting through the motions. Now at this point, I'm shooting kind of at her level, right? But what you'll see is I'm gonna have her do this walk, I think about 3 times, right? So now you see I'm set up at the edge of the platform. So even though she's doing the same motion, I'm changing my angle that I'm shooting from, right? And then I'll have her shoot one more time. I'll have her do the walk one more time with a completely different angle and making sure that she's consistently not really looking at me, but looking out to the street.
Look out that way when you go. Look out that way when you walk. Yeah.
Boom. And then you'll just see me now. I'm raising up the camera just to change the angle from the other 2 walks, right? So because I'm lower than her, one, is gonna make her look tall the lower I shoot. But the lower I'm shooting with the 24-70 Canon f2.8. But I'm getting her, and I'm able to get the buildings in the background, and I'm just consistently filling the frame, right? So we stayed this same location, but I had her sitting now. So now with her sitting, I'm focused on getting some more close-ups, some portrait shots. Even though I'm still shooting with a 24-70, I'm getting enough of her where I'm filling the frame, but you can still kind of get a vibe of what's going on in the background. and what's going on throughout the city, but she's still the main center focus in the image. Luckily, having somebody like Melisa, like, she already know what poses she want. I didn't have to do too much guiding her or giving her pose. She already knew what she was doing, so I kind of just follow her vibe, got the shot, switched the angles, and we definitely killed it. This shoot probably was no more than, I would say, 15 minutes at max, and it don't take all day to get the shots. Like, once you get the shots, you get the shots. So I wanted to capture a lot of the motion of the cars behind her, so I'm literally to the right side of a bike lane, and these bikes is flying just as fast as the cars is flying. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to capture all of that movement that was happening behind her, the taxi cabs, the bikes in the bike lane, the construction signs, the billboards. Like, I wanted to show this is New York City. This is what Times Square looks like. So if you think you're gonna get out there and you're gonna get a nice quiet shoot without people and cars and traffic and just congestion in your shots, that ain't really New York City. So here I'm just getting some stuff, letting Melisa do her posing. She knows her poses, so all I'm doing is just capturing the moments. She was holding that pose long, so we wanted to get this almost like she was hailing a cab vibe. So we got this shots with her hailing the cab pretty much, but these cars were flying. I mean, flying through. We tried to get our shots as quickly as we could get them without getting Melisa in trouble or getting Melisa hit by a car. So, but that's pretty much it, man. 15 minutes, we got the shot, man. Shout out my guy Avante for helping capture the behind the scenes for me.
Over here in the casting, when saw my digitals, wow,
Were they yours?
Yeah.
Like,
I didn't even know you used those for your comp. I just seen the story and I was like,
Make sure you hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll show you some of these images. Till next time, Davinci.